Hey fam, it's Lady R. I'm here to discuss the next principle in Dr. Burns' book. It's called Should Statements. We all do it. Don't tell me you don't. I know I do. And I've heard lots of people do it a lot. There may be a very small percentage that don't say should have. Anyway, he says that when you do the should have thing, like I should have been on time, I should not have eaten that, I shoulda, that it creates a lot of resentment and anger. Also, it gives the other person or yourself a self-righteous character or attitude about the situation. Now, here's something so funny. And I have to look at this really quick. Like Dr. Burns called it the shouldy approach. But then he talked about how, when you do that, you end up feeling apathetic and unmotivational. He also talked about what Albert Ellis called it. Albert Ellis called it masturbation. I know. But if you think about it, it's like the pre-course before you should have committed to doing something. And he was just saying that it's like putting these unrealistic expectations on yourself. You become unmotivated, apathetic, and it's just not good. It really isn't good. So he's later on in his book, he's going to talk about ways to remove that should have out of your vocabulary. I just wanted to talk about that. And yesterday, so I went to my studio to work out with my trainer. I knew that she was out of town, but I thought I heard her say that she would be back on Monday. Well, guess what? I was sitting in front of her studio. There were no cars out there. And I'm thinking, where is she? She's supposed to be here. And so I called her and she was like, I sent you a text message. Unfortunately, when she sent that text message at 7 a.m. on Sunday morning, I deleted it after talking to her. So I didn't get the memo. I was at her studio. So she says to me, well, Rose, you signed up for Apple Workout. You need to do one of the workouts. And I'm like, So I was talking myself out of it. So when I got home and I walked in, I said, she's right. So I logged in. I couldn't do it in the living room. Hubby was watching Monday Night Football. And so I logged into my TV in the bedroom. Why did that darn thing hiccup like 5 times? I did 2 different workouts to get 30 minutes in, but it kept disconnecting. I don't know. And I have the newer TV, the one with all the bells and whistles. It might be smaller than the living room TV, but mine has the 4K, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, yeah, none of this stuff ever works like it's supposed to. But in short, I did get my 30 minutes in. I did not feel like I had worked out really hard, but actually I did later. So I was doing that minimization when I should have been magnifying the situation. This is just crazy. And for whatever reason, that minimization and magnification really sticks to me because I feel like I do it a lot. And I have totally forgot what the other principles are at this moment, but I will go back and review because I want to make sure that I can keep that, up there. It's serious. The all or nothing. I mean, there were several more of them, but I just want to say that if we just keep it in the forefront of our memory, it's not an all or nothing type of situation. It is not a should have, could have, would have situation. You either execute it or you don't. It is quite simple. And then the what was it? Resentfulness. What was yesterday's? Can you guys remind me? I know I'm gonna forget. I'm looking in the book because I can't remember. Oh yeah, we talked about overgeneralization. We talked about mental filters, disqualifying the positive, and maybe we didn't. I think I skipped those by accident. Jumping to conclusions, magnification, minimization, emotional reasoning, and we're at the shoulda statements. I might have to go back and look at those other ones, whether I talk about it or just post it just as information, like an example, maybe. I might do that. But thanks for watching. I am going back to my trainers this evening to work out. I also ordered a walking pad so that when I'm just mindlessly watching TV, which I tend to do in the evenings, I can be walking, getting in some 30 minutes of cardio every day, like we all should. Like, no matter what. I don't care if you're not doing strength training. I don't care whatever it is you're doing. Just for heart healthiness, we all should be getting 30 minutes of cardio daily. It's a lot. I get it. Or actually 5 days a week. But if you split that up amongst 7 days, I'm not even going to do the math. But it is what it is. Oh, that's 6 days. Ugh. Gosh. Anyway, whatever my brain is trying to say right now, my brain is not acting right. Actually, it's 150 minutes per week that you're supposed to be getting for cardio health, which would be 5 days a week, 30 minutes per day. So if you broke that down into 7 days, some of you math people help me with that, 25 minutes or something like that. But it is what it is. Anyway, I just want to say, be gentle with yourself. I know I haven't been in the past, and I plan on being more gentle with myself. And do me a favor, do something nice. Either if it isn't for somebody else, do it for yourself. Because sometimes we have a tendency, or not to treat ourselves. We deserve it. And I'm not talking about overindulgence. Like some of you know who you are. And I used to do it too. But then there were times that I would not do it because I would feel guilty, going back to that reasoning, emotional reasoning, just feeling guilty about spending money on myself. Don't do that. Spend money on yourself. Enjoy life. Just be responsible. And once again, like I said, just be nice to somebody. Do something nice. Call somebody. Tell them that they are wanted, that you like them, you care about them, that they're special. And I'm not talking about an intimate relationship. I'm just talking about a friend, someone you know, close family member, something. It will make somebody's day, trust me. And once again, thank you for watching and enjoy your day.